here comes Eddie Gilbert right now, and that's Big Business Brown trailing with the briefcase. And right here, hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many falls was it in the Texas death match that I beat Jerry Lawler? About 21 falls, I think it was, wasn't it?
It was more like
Something
12.
Like that. See, whenever you get into that big match in this area, that final frontier, it's always Jerry Lawler comes out here and asks Eddie Marlin, please give me a Texas death match. He beat Terry Funk, he said in one, right?
Yes, he did.
Right?
He did.
The legendary Terry Funk, the man who came up with the Texas death match. Jerry Lawler beat him. Well, I beat Jerry Lawler in a Texas death match. So what does that say to you? That means that I am not only better than Jerry Lawler, I'm better than Terry Funk and anybody else in wrestling and anybody else in this world. And when you beat someone in a Texas death match, especially if they're a champion, if they're a world champion, or in any kind of match, you become the #1 contender for that title. You understand what I'm saying here now?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but, well, okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So after that match, I went right to Eddie Marlin. I said, Eddie Marlin, I want a unified world heavyweight title match with Jerry Lawler since I just beat him 21 falls in a Texas death match. I know I could beat him for the world title. I got to be the #1 contender. And you know Eddie Marlin and Jerry Lawler, they get together and they make out the contenders list. And Eddie Marlin said, no, you're way down there, Eddie. You're not the #1 contender. You're someone way on down there. Somebody else is the #1 contender. So, Dave, I had to actually get down just like this and beg Eddie Marlin for a unified world title match with Jerry Lawler. So he goes to Lawler, and he asks Lawler if I can have a world heavyweight title match, and Lawler says, yes, he can. But one stipulation, he's got to put something up. I said, okay, Eddie. Eddie's got a hearing aid, you know, can't hear too good, so I had to yell real loud. I said, okay, Eddie, I'll put up my car, I'll put up my house, I'll even put up maybe my hair if I have to get a title match. And, well, I got something to tell you people now and everyone at home. Jerry Lawler turned all 3 of those down. And you know what he wants me to put up to get a title match?
No, I don't.
Do you know what he asked Eddie Marlin to tell me I had to put up?
What?
Okay. I'll see this just a second. You see I have in my hand here a jacket. Yep. Not just a normal everyday jacket, a special jacket. See, many, many years ago, several years back, Jerry Lawler, of course, the legend that he is around here, had a manager named Sam Bass, right? We talked about Sam Bass.
Yep.
You knew Sam Bass very well.
Right.
He had a little drinking problem, didn't he, Dave?
I didn't know
Sam
that.
had a little drinking problem because one night he left the matches back.
Now, come on, Eddie, don't even start. That's
Okay,
just ridiculous.
Let me put it this way. Maybe then he had a little,
Oh,
a little bit too much. And he left the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee one night in 1976, heading towards Nashville up Interstate 40, and he had a wreck. And he died. And he's gone, right? Gone but not forgotten because I come here to talk about him today.
Don't come out here and talk about the memory of Sam Bass
Okay,
like
I'll
that,
talk
all right?
about whoever I want to. Jerry Lawler loved Sam Bass. And Jerry Lawler asked Eddie Marlin for me to put up this jacket. This jacket just so happened to be Sam Bass's jacket. This jacket right here. Jerry Lawler has a jacket just like it. I couldn't believe it when he told me this. He wants me to put this up. Now, see, let me tell you what happened. Sam Bass was managing Jerry Lawler back then, and Jerry Lawler's a bum. He wasn't making any money. Sam Bass couldn't afford to hardly even wrestle here. Couldn't pay his gasoline, motel bills. So he had this jacket right here, and he went to my dad one night at the matches. And he said, Tommy Gilbert, he said, I've got this jacket right here. It's pretty nice. You might even have some of these on the Home Shopping Network, Chris. Yeah. I have this jacket right here, and could you maybe give me $15 so I can go get me something to eat? I need something to eat, maybe some gas in my car. And my dad, being the nice, generous person that he is, he took out not 15, but he gave Sam Bass an extra $5. Gave him a $20 bill for this jacket. Now, Jerry Lawler says that my dad borrowed this jacket from Sam Bass and never returned it. Well, Jerry Lawler, I've had just about enough of you during my whole life. I've heard you come out here, and I've heard you talk about me, and that I want to be just like you, and I don't want to just be the king here, that I want to be you. Well, you don't talk about my father and you don't talk about my family anymore, because you have a problem with me. If I have to put up this stinking jacket, I will. Anywhere in this area, I will fight you anywhere. Because, see, just like I said before, at one time, Lawler, you were here and I was here. Then all of a sudden I got to here, and then boom, boy, I went to the top. And now you're just a little bit jealous of me, and that's the problem. Well, not only this week am I going to wear this jacket to the ring and be the king, I will leave the ring with this jacket and your crown and the world heavyweight title. And Lawler, my job is not finished until you are 6 feet under.
Well, fans, some of what Eddie Gilbert has just said is true. A lot of it is not. It's his own version. But one thing is true. Apparently, that jacket is incredibly important.
Look at Doug Gilbert.
What has Doug in here? Got some kind of towel and spray can.
He must have that ether stuff out here again. And he drops TD still.
Man.
Got the towel on TD.
They've got the referee all distracted over here. And meanwhile, Doug Gilbert is over there working on TD's steel, sprayed something in a towel. And TD's down on the floor.
Out. Yeah, he's out right down the floor.
Man.
Doug, what are you doing?
I perfected a sleeper, haven't I? Did you see that?
Yeah, you oh, I smell it. That's ether.
Yeah, that's ether.
There's no doubt about it. Oh, man, these Gilberts, let me tell you. As if Eddie wasn't enough. And then all of a sudden you got Doug. And now they jumped the only remaining member of the team over there, James Vines.
Yeah, James was looking out onto the floor, looking at TD. He doesn't know what happened. He was over trying to...
Yeah, he didn't see TD assaulted by
let's take that out.
Doug Gilbert.
Oh, boy. DDT from Doug Gilbert. Let's get that towel and stuff out of here. That ether. Doug, come out here spraying that stuff. And Eddie Gilbert wrestling in that jacket. Oh, come on, Eddie.
Oh, come on, Eddie. And that makes me angry for Eddie to take that situation and talk about it like that, because that's not at all what happened. There was an automobile accident, a horrible automobile accident. But it was nothing like Eddie was saying.
Yeah, Eddie
anyway.
Stretches everything. And right now it's Doug Gilbert stretching James Vine over for a suplex and down. And gets over and tags his partner and brother, hot stuff Eddie Gilbert. Eddie kind of dumps James Vine over. And Doug Gilbert drops him down hard.
Look at Eddie wearing that warm-up jacket off the top rope.
Yeah, it's only the king, and comes down with a right hand on James Vine, and he doesn't get up. That'll do it. Doug Gilbert, Eddie and Doug Gilbert get the win over James Vine, and I guess TD still. TD never did even get in the ring, and he got up on the ring apron and is on the floor over there still.
TD
just trying to get up now.
Yeah, just now struggling back to his feet, but not having much luck in their line.